sir. How are you?
Doing great. All right, Ron. So, what's the deal? Slavery is real. It did
Very
happen.
real. It's still happening today, right here in the United States.
But here's the question, though: why did some of these Tea Party groups literally want to remove slavery from textbooks in Tennessee?
I don't think they want to remove slavery from the textbooks. I think they want to remove the lies about slavery from the textbooks.
Like what?
Oh, well, did you know that there was black slave owners?
Yeah, we know. What's next?
Okay. That's the idea. That's the message that they're trying to get out, that the black slave owners...
Ron, Ron, let's be honest. How many black slave owners did you have compared to whites? And how does that even change?
Well, do you know that from 1830 on, there was more black slave owners than there was white? You know that the biggest plantations with slaves on them were owned by blacks in Louisiana and South Carolina?
Did you know, Ron, that slavery was deplorable? So what is the...
I'm not trying to... Hey, let's not get it wrong that I'm saying that that's not deplorable. What I'm saying is that let's put the blame all over the place. The one thing I never hear anybody... Yeah, it wasn't. How can you sit here and talk about, white slave owners and not talk about black slave owners? You know who the richest man?
That's not what their issue is, though. Their issue is not, let's add in some black slave owners. They literally are saying that, well, we really shouldn't mention the founding fathers were slave owners. We really should take those things out.
I don't know why.
Because they're...
I don't know why they should. I think that should be absolutely told. Jefferson was one of the biggest slave owners.
Right, but isn't there a distortion of history when you have folks who want to downplay to a minimal degree what slavery was, and then begin to try to rewrite the story and change what it is? That makes no sense. So, are you in support of their efforts, or do you think they're misguided?
But I've never heard anybody in my group.
Well, if you're not in why are you a member of the Tea Party?
Why am I a member?
Yeah.
Of the Tea Party? Because I believe in the government. I believe in the Constitution, which the government doesn't believe in. That's why.
Ron, seriously. First of all, the government doesn't believe in the Constitution. That's what every president...
No, they don't believe in the Constitution.
Okay, gotcha. So, again, you're making an argument. So, are you in support of the efforts by other Tea Party groups to downplay or remove slavery from the books?
No.
Why are you then why don't you quit the Tea Party then?
But why are you blaming? Okay, let me ask you a question. Do you believe that the government is doing the right thing by everybody? Do you believe that there's not crony capitalism? Then why don't you quit the Democratic Party?
Actually, let me help you out. Crony, first of all, if you want to define crony capitalism, Ron, to be truthful, crony capitalism is not as it relates to the government. It's really what is happening on Wall Street. It's really what is happening when it comes to how people have been screwed. Tea Party members, NAACP members, Occupy Wall Street folks when it comes to finances, when it comes to housing in this country. So you might want to redefine or look up crony capitalism.
All right, let me just ask you this, and then we got to go.
Okay.
Okay. All right, do you believe that a member of the Tea Party could do more for black people than President Barack Obama can?
Yes. I do. Well, let me ask you a question. Why are the black
Ron, let's not answer question with the question. So if you believe the answer is yes, how?
How do you believe that black people would be better off with a Tea Party president than we would with a black man as president?
Well, I know one thing. The Constitution will be put back in power. That's number one, which is not being used right now.
And actually,
the whole country was based on the Constitution. And I believe that if and when they get rid of Barack Obama, that the Constitution will come back into power.
Okay, first of all, when he was sworn in, he was sworn to protect the Constitution. So when
he has not done it at all.
Well, you know what,
black people would be better off with a Tea Party president than it would with a black man as president of the United States.
Yeah, I believe this black man. Let's put it that way. I think Herman Cain would have made a great president.
Okay, now you lost your mind.
Okay, let's go.
You guys are sitting here watching a man ruin the United States of America. And you're going to sit here and tell me I've lost my mind.
Yeah, I am.
Right.
See you later, Ron.
Herman Cain ain't going to get rid of